Hello guys, welcome back to Coding Cafe. So in this video tutorial we are going to work on the find people, or you can say find friends, which is this one. That is, when a user click on this button, then we will send him to an activity where he will search for new people basically, and then he will send friend request, and he or she has the option to follow or unfollow someone. Okay, so basically we will allow a user to search for new people, or you can say to search for new friends. So we will work on this find friends in this video tutorial. So let's start. So go to the Android Studio, and first of all let's create a new activity, and this will be an empty activity, and let's call this as find friends activity, and click finish. So our new activity is going to launch now. So it is launched successfully. Now go to the activity find friend.xml file and click on this text, and let's change this to relative layout. And the next thing is to give a background to our this activity. So the background for it will be Android background, and it is by the name profile color, I think, which is this one, color profile. Okay, so this will be the background for our find friends activity. Now the next thing, we need a app bar layout here. So let's include a app bar layout first, and then we will work further on it. So we can say include layout, which is this one, and it is app bar layout. And now first of all let's close this. Okay, and then now let's assign an ID to our this app bar layout. So we are using it on our find friends, so we can call it as find friends bar app bar layout. So this is the ID for this, and let's go to the manifest folder, and here we have our this find friends activity. So click here, and here we will assign a parent activity, parent activity name, and the parent activity will be the main activity. That is, when someone click on the back button, then we will send him to the main activity. So yeah, that's it. And now after this we need to add a relative layout, match parent. Okay, the height will be wrap content for the second relative layout. And now inside this, let's assign an ID to this relative layout. So we can say my layout, and inside this, okay, so first of all let's move this relative layout below the app bar. So we can say ID, and ID, you can simply copy the app bar ID and paste it here. So you can see that the app bar layout is moved below the relative layout is moved below the app bar layout. Okay, this is our app bar, and this is our relative layout. So now we can do work on it further. So yeah, but we have to give it some margin from the top. So we can say margin top, and it should be 15 dp. Now we need to add a text view just to display a message, that is to, we will basically ask from a user to search for people. In order to search for people, you have to provide his name or username. So match parent wrap content, and let's give it some ID. So the ID for this will be, let's call it simple text. This will be simple text ID. And align parent add parent end to true. Margin left should be margin from the left should be 30 dp, and let's assign some text to this. So this will be search for people and friends from school, college and university. So this is the text, and now let's assign a text color, the background light color, which will be basically a white color. So we can say here background. Okay, first of all, it is not direct color, it is @Android color, and it will be background GROUND background underscore light okay. So you can see that the white color appear, the text color becomes white. And now let's give it some text size. So the text size will be 18 sp, and text style should be bold. So yeah, it's look beautiful now, and let's move it to the center. So we can give it as 25 or 20 sp will be good. Okay, so this is 20 sp now from margin left. Okay, now we need a search box, or you can say an edit text. So we can add a edit text here. Match parent wrap content. Okay, the width will be 280 dp and the height will be 70 dp. Let's assign some ID to this search box. So we can say Android ID will be search underscore box underscore input. And now let's do some designing. Okay, first let's move it below this text. So below, and it will be below this simple text ID. So paste that ID here. So this is our text box. Align parent start to true. It is align parent start. Okay, this one, you can see that. Margin left should be 21 dp, and margin top should be 10 dp, and background for it will be the inputs, and the EMS for it will be 10. And now let's assign some hint to that. So the hint will be search here, and the input type will be multi text multi-line. Padding will be 10 dp from all the sides, and text color for the hint will be color profile. You can see that. Okay, this is the color. And the text color for the input, I mean the user, the color, the text, or you can say the search text which a user will enter to find his friend. Okay, the color for that will be also color profile. Now we need to add a search button, okay, here alongside with this search box. So for that, let me show it to you guys. I will use this icon, and the link to this will be available in the description down below. I will update the icons folder which I shared with you people in the previous video tutorial. So you can simply click you can simply click on the link down below in the description, and you can download this icon from there, which is by the name search. You can see that, okay, this icon. So yeah, we can now work on the search button. We can add now a search button. So we can say image button, and it should be 70 dp, and the height should be also be 70 dp. Let's assign some ID to it, and let's call it search people or friends button. Search people friends button. Align parent start to true. Layout below. So let's remove this. We do not need this. Okay, remove this align parent start also. Give it a margin from the top. So margin top, it should be 10 dp from the top, and then layout below. Now it will be below this text. Okay, so you can simply simple text ID and paste that ID here, so you can see it's come along with the search box input. And now we have to move this to the right side. So we can say to end of, which is this one. You can see the Android layout to end of, and we have to give it the ID of this search. Okay, so we can simply copy the search box input and paste it here. So you can see that it moves successfully to the right side, and the background for it will be the same, which is the inputs. And now let's add the icon here. So we can say source, and it is by the name search. You can see that, so it looks more beautiful. You can see that layout, the layout looks beautiful. Now the next thing is to add a recycler view below here. So where we will display the user, that is, let's say the user enter my name. Let's say you are a user and you search for my profile ID. So you will write my name, which is Muhammad Ali, or you can simply write Ali, and when you click on this search button, then here will come my account. So you can simply click on that account, and it will show to you guys my profile. I hope you are understand it. Okay, so outside this relative layout, now come out the second relative layout is and here, and outside this relative layout we need to add a recycler view. So we can say RE capital or recycler, this second one, okay, which is Android support v7 widget recycler view. Click on that, and match parent, and now align parent start to true, and it should be below the relative layout, which is our second relative layout, and we assign the ID to it, which is my layout. So copy this ID and paste it here, so that the recycler view can move below this my layout. You can see that, okay, this is our recycler view as a whole. The below one, okay, this one. And layout margin from all the site will be 12 dp. Okay, 10 dp will be good. Okay, 10 dp, give it 10 dp from all the site. And now let's give the ID to this. So the ID for it will be Android ID and search underscore result list. So this will basically display the result list, the search result list. of our friends or new people, you can say. So yeah, we have assigned IDs to every field, and this is all about our find friends activity layout. So we have successfully designed the layout for our find people activity. Now the next thing is to design a display layout to the layout for displaying the profile of an image or the profile of a user. Let's say you search for my account, so whenever you write my name, then there will come basically a beautiful layout where there will be information about me. So for that, what we will do, click here on this layout, click new, click layout resource file, and let's call it as all users display layout. That's it. Click OK, and you can see that all user display layout is created successfully, which is this one. Okay, so first of all, let's come here and change this constant layout to a relative layout. Oh, sorry for that. Change this to relative layout, and now okay, this will not be relative layout, this will be our linear layout. Okay, and the parent layout width should be match parent, and make sure to change the layout height for this all user display layout to wrap content. Okay, the layout margin from all sides 10 dp, and let's give it some background, so it will be color profile. So now we can add a circular image view here first, so which is over this one, which should be 85 dp, and the height should be 85 dp. Margin left 10 dp, and let's add a picture here which is by the name profile, you can see that. And now let's assign an ID to this, so the ID for it will be all users profile image. Now after that we need another linear layout, match parent, wrap content, and make sure to change the orientation for this second to vertical, and layout margin for it from all the sides will be 5 dp. Now inside this we can add text view for displaying the user full name. So text view width should be 200 dp, height will be wrap content. Let's give it some text for now, so we can call it as user full name. Text alignment should be text start, and the text color will be Android color, and it should be background light, you can see that. And now text size should be 18 sp, text style bold, and let's give it ID to this. So the ID for it will be all users profile name. And we now below this we will display the profile status of a user. So copy this text view and we will change it for the status. So paste it here. First of all, let's change this profile, the ID for it, to all user status. The width should be match parent. Okay, come here and also change this 200 dp to match parent. That is, let's say if the user has more than 59 characters of his name, then we have to display the name, full name here. So it should be match parent. Okay, and this is the wrap content, and you can say status. text start, background light, and remove this bold. And the next thing is to change this to 15 sp or 16 will be good. So yeah, that's it. So we have successfully designed the single layout for each user. Okay, so in this way we will display all the users for which an online user will search. Okay, so the search box will appear, the search you can say the search design, or you can say the layout will appear like that on our find friend activity here below. So let's include this app bar layout on our find friend activity, and then we will work on the rest. Okay, the search box and the recycler view. So go to the find friends activity.java file, and here we can say private toolbar toolbar. So here inside this one create method, we can say, I think we have already included this toolbar, I mean the code we already write on the profile activity. So for the time saving, I will just copy the code for the toolbar from there and I will paste it here. So let's go to the post activity. Okay, we have already used the toolbar here, so we will for the time saving we will copy the code from there. You can see that this is the private toolbar, and here we have this toolbar. So you can simply copy all these 4 lines of this code. Okay, Control C, come here to the friends activity and now paste that code here. All you need is to change, first of all, make sure to change the ID for this. So the ID for this toolbar is come here and let's check it. It is, this one is our activity find friend.xml file, and it is by the name find friends app bar layout. So change this to find friends app bar layout, which is this one, and remove this, change this to toolbar. Okay, the first one, not the second one, the first one. Okay, click on that and you can see that, and then we have this set support action bar to toolbar, and it shows an error. You can see that. So how to remove this? Click here on this import, and you can see that we have this Android widget toolbar. So here we can say Android dot support 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 dot v7 dot. So you have to include this dot support dot v7. So you can see the error is gone successfully, and now remove this set display show home enabled. Remove this, and that's it. Now let's run our app to see if it is working or not, and to see how the layout looks. So our app is running now successfully. Now let's come and click on this find friends, and we haven't set click listener, I mean the activity intent for that. So for that I will just go to the main activity, and here we have this user menu selector. Here we have our find friends. You can see that. So nav find friends, so it's just displaying this toast message. So here we need to create a method first here. So control C, copy this, and we will change it for the find friends activity. So instead of calling it settings, we can say find friends, and we will send the user to the find friend activity if a user click on that. So find friends activity. Now copy this method, and we will call this here above. That's it. So now let's run our app to see if it is working or not. So our app is running now successfully. Now let's come here and click on the find friends. So you can see that we are on our find friend activity. So let's click on this back button. So it is working fine, and let's come again. And now this is it for this video, and in the next video what we will do, we will basically allow a user to write his friend name or any person he want to search from his school, college, university, or anywhere. So he will write his name or her name here. When he click on this search button, then we will write a query, a Firebase query, to search for his friend, or you can say any person he want to search about, and we will display his profile here and change this title to find friends. So on our find friend activity you can see that, okay, so this is by mistake, we haven't updated that, so we can write here find friends. So yeah, that's it for this video, and in the next video we will further work on it. So if anyone is to our channel, then please subscribe our channel, thumbs up for this video, and yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.